I know.
Stream puzzle games and that type of thing. So if you're so inclined, I have a second
Gordon
channel where we
Gordon.
re-upload these videos, or you could just join us on
Gordon.
Twitch, playing a lot of Harry Potter.
Chris
this week,
Ramsay.
So head on over there, twitch.tv/Chris.
Chris Ramsay is awesome. Magician is a puzzle solver, a professional puzzle solver at this point. But yeah, I appreciate his content. Definitely go check him. And I'm gonna hear all those links properly.
Or you could just join us on Twitch, playing a lot of Harry Potter this week. So head on over there, twitch.tv/ChrisRamsay52. All right, so I went to a convention in Ohio, Magi Fest, and I hosted a game of You Flash, You Lose, where basically magicians will perform sleight of hand to a camera, which is then projected on a screen for the other magicians to watch, except this time there were between 100 and 200 magicians in the room. You're going to hear some crowd interaction.
That's awesome.
But not only that, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to give these moves or these tricks rating out of 5 magic wands. If you don't know Juan Tamariz, he's literally the GOAT. So here we go. It's cool, too, because I got this...
I'm going to preface, just so anyone doesn't get the wrong idea, I don't know anything about magic beyond making a card disappear behind my fingers, and it always pokes out a little bit. I can make 2 balls appear in your hand instead of 1. Yeah, that I am not a magician, but I do appreciate the craft. It is very skillful, regardless of how big you are. You know, it's a very large community, I think, at this point, because I've met like sidewalk magicians that can do crazy good sleight of hand, especially for someone who just does it as a hobby.
I got this thing here where I can go ahead and draw on things and be like, look at the pack, oh my god. All right, so here we go. I'm up first. Let's have a listen. Can you guys see that? I mean, it wasn't an entire flash, but it felt like something was happening. You saw my hand move, and I think that's what... this is how this game is played. If you see something fishy, you call it out.
Okay, louder. Thank you. One more time. We'll try something else. One more time. All right, ready?
I give myself a solid 4 Juans out of 5. That was pretty solid.
Yeah, that was good.
Whoa. So that was incredibly difficult, by the way.
Wait a second.
What? That's just impressive.
I'll give that 4 wands. 4 wands out of 5.
Man, this is like my move. Hold on. There we go. Better one.
Ooh.
Right, quick little duck change. I feel like 3 wands. You kind of see what happens. Maybe 2.5. 2.5, 3 wands.
I'll try them.
You see yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these kids are so talented. Look at that.
Oh, no way.
What? That was slick. That was really good. I saw it happen, but like, that was smooth. I knew exactly what he was doing. I didn't see the flash. That was really smooth.
I'll give that a solid 4 wands as well. 4.1.
Soda. All right, let's see it. Your dad's here.
2.5 wands.
Good job, sir. Good job.
Hey, forever though, these kids are trying, man, and this is not easy. Look at this.
Oh, that's good.
Let's go.
I think I want to give 3.5 wands on the vanish, and 3 ones on the appearance, which is not bad.
Is there?
This is the one here. Do you see yourself on the screen?
This is
Yes,
pretty
okay.
crazy. This one's pretty
Good luck,
crazy.
sir.
Oh shoot! I think I flashed. I think I flashed.
Fingertip muscle pass, which is already pretty, like, extremely difficult.
Oh, that was crazy. That was nuts. Look at his face. Oh gosh, I'm in the way. Look at his face. That explains. Oh.
4.4 Juans. So cool. I love how he set it up with an actual sleight of hand move that was incredibly difficult to do. Doing that type of pass, it's like a muscle pass, but at the end of your fingertips. That is very difficult to do. So doing that as like, hey, here's what's going to happen, and then visually something, you know, pops off. I thought that was really good.
We got Dan?
Dan from Cincinnati.
From Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
This is cool.
No people. Oh, with that accent. They're funny. They're funny people.
Ah, look at that. It's his finger.
That's funny.
I love that. Super simple, yet
That's awesome.
quick enough, it becomes very visual. I give that like, only for difficulty, obviously, you're not going to get a lot. You're going to get like a half a Juan. But in terms of for the camera, I would say like three Juans.
Not sure if that's good. Hold up.
Wow.
Ooh.
I would say he
I
was
love
doing some
coin
productions
magic.
before that were a little
It's so
sketchy.
cool.
I caught like one of those out, but the vanish was phenomenal, and that retention of vision and sound is really, really good. He did a great job there.
Thanks,
Great job.
3.5 Juans. We can't show that on camera. This is crazy. Kyle Purnell. How nice is that?
Yes. Nice.
Ooh. The vanish, and then he brought it back. I mean, makes it twice as difficult. Plus, I mean, the vanish looked so good.
I'd compare it to that, kids. I'd give it a 4.1.
I mean, the last move was greatly executed too, and perfect. Even with the camera angle, like I zoomed in, nothing to see there. 4.5 Juans for you, Kyle.
Ooh.
That was fantastic. Can we zoom in on that? Here we go.
Okay, so this guy.
It was very clean.
This guy, if you watch the vlog, last vlog I posted, go check it out if you haven't watched it, because this trick is fuzzy. It's out of focus. I was manually focusing. It was hard to see. So you're not going to really see the effect. But what he ends up doing is he ends up putting this ring, which could be a borrowed ring, looping it to his to the bottom of his shoelaces, moving his shoelaces to the bottom, untying it, taking the ring out, tying it back up, moving it to the top, and untying it again. It's insane. I recorded the whole thing on my vlog. You definitely want to go check it out. It was
That's
trick of
cool.
the year. Insane trick, but here's a fuzzy version of it. All right.
I can't see me. Am I good?
You're good. Wait. Oh, we got it. Yep.
So right here, that
You
is
can
tied
see it.
onto the lace, right? The ring is tied onto the lace, which is, and that could be anybody's ring, by the way.
Wait, what? Whose ring is it?
Already. But then,
It's mine.
look, he
You can
pulls
check
off
it out.
like the bunny
Are you
ears.
checking that ring?
Yeah.
So he's pulling off the bunny ears and he's moving them down to where this loop and ring was.
What are you doing?
Giving you a visual play-by-play, like there's a football player or something.
What am I seeing?
And then he unties it. And
That's
takes the
so
ring
cool.
off from the laces.
What?
Yeah.
It's called laced up. I'm already mind blown, as you can see.
I just want to see him untie his shoe at the top now.
He then ties it up.
No!
He ties it up.
He
pops
removes
off
the
bunny
la-
ears again, moves them up here, drops them on where they started from, and
What is that?
well, you'll see the rest here. He unties his shoe.
What is happening?
What? Wait,
so
no,
crazy.
what?
Like, I need a different method for every phase in that. Like, that is crazy.
7 of spades.
Yep.
See myself there. Shoot.
Oh, 5 wands. 5 wands for going the extra mile there. It's a great trick, great routine. Here we go. 7 of
Yeah,
spades.
yeah, yeah.
That was cool.
Little shaky.
Give him another chance?
Look how much he's shaking though. Like, props to him. It's tough, man. Doing sleight of hand is already hard as it is. It's hard on camera. It's hard for people, but it's twice as hard on camera for people in a room filled with people watching you. It's nuts.
It's hard.
It is hard.
It's not easy.
I usually look at my hands when I'm doing this.
Here we go.
That work? Yeah. Wait. There's
Something
more.
there. He dropped the card. Okay. I'll give him 2.5 wands. 2.5 wands. Even though there were some failures, the change was good when he did nail it. But his hands were shaky. He was nervous. And that's totally understandable.
The infinite snap change.
Chris Hannawell, I love this guy. He says the infinite snap change.
Yeah, ready?
Oh, he's so silly. That's actually.
I saw.
Chris Hannawell, I'll give that 2.5 wands only because the flash. I would have given it like a 3.5 because it's a funny little guy. Infinite snap change is funny, and it is a convention people pleaser. And I'm so glad people like Chris and this other guy who goes by Magic and Stunts, Jamie, on Instagram. They come up with like convention magic, a lot of stuff just to make other magicians laugh and smile, and I love that so much, and it makes the convention such a better place. So these guys were highlights. This guy.
You do that way.
So he's got some floss. Again, it'll focus. I think I do end up focusing in here.
You know it's about to get real.
He says it's about to get real.
It's like, is that floss? He's like, yeah, that's how you know it's about to get real. This guy's so funny. It's good. It's so good.
Takes me back to my college days.
What do you,
Whoa!
I love that it could not. Maybe it's not a trick.
Hey!
So
I'm
good.
out of reach.
That's amazing.
That was really good. I give that 3.5 wands.
That was funny. Because that wasn't even going up his nose or anything.
So a lot of the people that came up were part of the youth group in Magi Fest, and we got to hang with them, which was super cool. It's insane how talented a lot of these kids already are. They were more talented than I was, when I was 20, because they've been soaking up so much magic already. So it's so much fun to see them, and I know that in 10 years, 20 years from now, I might be looking up to a few of these people. That's how good they are. So it's always nice to catch them in their early phases of starting off magic, because you never know what one of these kids, who one of these kids might turn into. A lot of fun. All right.
All right, we got Alex Boyer. Al Boyer.
Al, here we go. Somebody threw something at him. So.
Did you guys hear that?
Nobody got my joke. I said, "You guys hear that? That's the sound of magic." There was like an audible noise when he changed the card. Obviously, nobody heard it except for me. But he does redeem himself, so I give that one like 2, maybe a Juan and a half.
Can we do it again?
Do it one more time.
All right. Tough crowd.
No, it's fine.
There we go.
There you go.
And he just upgraded to about like I would give that 3.5 magic wands. No
I'm
wands.
just kidding. No, I'm not doing that.
This is funny.
This is so awkward.
When people aren't used to doing magic on camera, it's so funny watching them hunt for angles all the time. They're constantly out of frame or out of focus, and you see the kids come in, they know exactly what to do. They're already got their Instagram handle on their hand or whatever it is, you know.
You're doing it on purpose.
No magic wands.
I quit.
Such a good sport, though. Jonah Babbins, here you go. Very clean steal. He showed this to me, similar to something I put out, but different.
What
in a lot of
happened?
ways, and really sneaky.
Reset.
So here,
No.
one more time.
You deserve it. Yeah. You can't do till you mess up.
No way.
very clean.
That was smooth.
Very clean, Jonah.
I
Nice
saw it.
steal, good use of a really cool technique. 3.5 ones.
Yep.
I could never do it, but see how they do it.
Okay. The vanish is okay. So there's a whole deck there. So I like the idea of you seeing the whole deck and then it's a block. I think it could have been anything, right? If I'm not mistaken, he could have changed that into absolutely anything. Changing it into something that looks so similar to a deck, I don't even know if it would make it better. But I think what hurts him there is at this point, this here is kind of like, even though he kind of like ditches it off, and kudos to him for doing this as well, cleaning it up. But there's just so much heat on that hand. I give that 2 ones.
All right, Mark. Nice. Yep, we see it.
Looks so good. Then the pinky. The putback. Give him that putback. 4 wands on the putback.
Amazing, Mark. Good job.
No wands for you. That icked me out. But the putback was very nice on the pinky. From here to putting it back. I don't know how that looked, but here we go. Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
Perspective illusion going on there.
Oh yeah. All right,
3
this is
wands.
pretty cool. Put this thing
Toss it.
right in the middle, just like that. See it going right in the
This
middle.
one
Go free.
flew me so bad.
Just do it. There we go.
Wait, what?
You hear it in my voice. I'm like, wait, what?
That was nice.
Like, I'm very confused at this in this very moment. Even now, I have no idea how that works.
That was nice.
There we go.
Wait, what?
This is
Pretty solid. Perspective.
I want to see.
It's very
Amazing, Mark. Good job.
no wands for
Good job.
you. That icked me out. But the putback was very nice on the pinky. From here to putting it back. I don't know how that looked, but here we go. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Perspective illusion. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. But the putback was very nice on the pinky. From here
My dad keeps. Yeah.
to putting it back. I don't know how that looked, but here we go. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Perspective illusion going on there.
Oh yeah. All right,
3
this is
wands.
pretty cool. Put this thing right in the middle, just like that. See it going right in the middle.
This one fooled me so bad.
Just do it. There we go.
Wait, what?
You hear it in my voice. I'm like, wait, what?
That was nice.
Like, I'm very confused at this.
That was good.
In this very moment, even now, I have no idea how that works. 4.5 wands for you.
Great job. Because a lot of people think like doing magic for the camera is easy and doing magic for people is hard. But doing magic for the camera for people, so much harder. So much harder, exponentially. What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew, just straight to the magic. All right, Matthew. Oh, rubber band, nice. Whoa, let's go. Back up a little bit, a little smidgen actually. There you go.
All right, we got a coin, a Canadian coin, and it's gone.
Where do you think it went?
2 wands. I think it was a little obvious there. Maybe in person, I don't know. It just felt like I knew exactly what happened. I felt like you could have even ended cleaner by doing the same motion. There you go.
Oh, you do it like this?
The vanish was good. 2 wands only because I don't like the idea of swallowing something and then spitting it or putting it in your mouth and spitting it, because he could have just put it in his mouth and spit it. Right? Because it looked like it was going in his mouth and he wanted it to look like he was spitting it. So you could have just put it in your mouth and spit it. The vanishing is good. I think if you're going to reproduce it, you know, you could play around with like pretending to swallow, pulling from your eye, or pulling it from, you know, through your mouth rather than spitting it. I think the spitting it has always been a little bit weird for me.
How does that look for you? Like it?
All right, he's got a little purse, little coin purse, looks like.
No.
There's a Sharpie.
That's super cool.
It's pretty good.
Wait,
Completely here.
wait, I can
And
check that
he
out?
handed that out to me, and I could examine it, which was, I thought, pretty good. 3.5 wands.
Is that good?
Here's Eric Leclerc. Yo, that looks so good.
Let's go.
Up until that point, 4.5 wands, but you know, after I wanted to see the whole thing. I wanted to see the whole bill. Show me as much of the bill as you can without giving it away in a way that makes me feel like I've seen the whole bill, rather than just run away. He was like, but I could tell like Eric probably just learned that trick, and he's like, I haven't got the cleanup super well, so I'm going to show the cool part and just play the rest off. So you get 3.5 wands because there's no cleanup, but very nice trick.
Oh, very nice.
Sticky.
Okay, this guy's a bit shaky.
Wait.
Ah,
There we go.
that's so Raven. All right, that gets 2.5 wands.
I don't know how that works.
Here we go.
That's so impressive to me.
All right, we got 2 jacks.
He only
two red
gets
jacks,
2.5.
2 black, what is it? 8s,
Hold on.
9s, 10s. There you go. Boom.
And a 1.
1 jack changes.
And a 2.
2 jacks.
And
Oh,
let's
that's
go.
cool. That's a good.
4 wands.
That's a good
Between
trick.
3.5 and 4 wands.
I've seen that one before though.
There you are. You're good there.
This one's super visual. Check this out, guys. Watch the red. Watch the red.
Whoa.
I
Ow.
give that last one a solid 4 wands. Solid 4 magic
Nah,
wands.
that's a
This
4.5.
is Flash Lose. Don't know how practical
That's
that is, but it is very visual and it looks good on camera, and that's the aim of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. Let me know if you like this type of review where I
That was really cool. I love magic, and watching these people show their best camera tricks. It's really cool. Definitely want to watch more. But thanks for coming to watch, and I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment.